You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Spencer Strider.
Yeah, got the W last time out, 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
So up now for Chicago, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the series is underway. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swanson fires over to first, and they get Mullins for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. And that's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And down on strikes. Out number 2. And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and deals. Now 1-1.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and today's starting pitcher, Zach Plesac.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Plesac, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And now 1-2. And the righty deals. Fastball almost got him there. Next offering way upstairs. That one hit to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. One away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
In the air out to center. Mullins in pursuit. Makes a nice running catch. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the left field.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That's to third. Throw over to Prado, and that is that. Braves go down quickly here. We played an inning, no score. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. Here's Tim Anderson. And here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The next offering misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. And that one upstairs.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 now. In the air right field. Acuna has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's one down. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And another ball. Here's a 3-0. That's a slider for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is popped up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Eric Cologne.
So up next, Eric Cologne. In there for strike 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's hard hit on the line. Racing makes the catch. And that ends the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Truist Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Plesac back to work. See, here's a nugget on Ronald Acuna Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. You think about all the talent in the Braves organization. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman. Very impressive. And a pitch. And a count 1-2.
A sterling reputation of an organization and turning out so many great players, pitchers in the Hall of Fame, and for him just to put his name amongst that group this early in his career is so impressive.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's Austin Riley. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Out to center. Suzuki running hard for it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-1. And that one missing low. That's down and in. Dansby Swanson in the on-deck circle. Two outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. So it's game 1 of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Plesac a throw over. Albies dives back in. Another move to first. And they're keeping him close. Albies off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one in there across the letters. Righty delivers.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. Here's Nick Pratto.
The first baseman, number 33, Nick Pratto.
Strider back to work. Good eye right there. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And the pitch.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. 3-2 now. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting it, the left fielder.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Isbell, the left fielder with good range, 28 years old. And he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground as he checked to swing. Albies to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit, couldn't check his swing, and induces a nice little ground out.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Farmer in his 8th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. There's a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 0-1. And there's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one misses. 2-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The designated hitter.
Gurriel Measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps him to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next offering upstairs. The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Shea Langoliers next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. And that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Up the middle, Grissom fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Now center fielder, Michael.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Kicks and fires. Harris checks his swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. He sends it out of here, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Boots it.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Eloy Jimenez now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Albies makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Here's Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First offering misses the mark.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. One down, base is empty. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now it's the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom, struck out looking at his first at bat. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's ripped into the outfield. And Acuna able to make the grab. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tim Anderson. Flied out his first time. And that's a little high. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen. Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And the righty deals. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run homer, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the Cubs catcher, Eric Colon. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. At the belt and fires. And that one is in for a strike. And a base hit into right center field. Suzuki rounds second on his way to third. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And now the first baseman, Nick Pratto. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. And that one is inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back. Here's Acuna now. And the right-hander back to work. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad, Ron, was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather, Romo, was a pitcher in the Houston organization. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, when you just look at that lineage, I mean, for him, coming from Venezuela, you got to imagine that, you know, he's going to be a big leaguer with that type of, you know, training and coaching that you've had at home.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Acuna's 2 younger brothers, Brian and Luis Angel, are in professional baseball right now, playing in the minor leagues. He goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Bounced up the middle. On to first. That's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves 1. here at the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Isbell. The pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one's gone. The Rockets one to right, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And next for the Cubs, Kyle Farmer. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty delivers. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Josh Winkowski up and throwing. Allard, a left-hander, also throwing. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one, something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Outside.
Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Spencer Strider is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Josh Winkowski.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Cedric Mullins, the next Cub to hit. And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Farmer, the lead runner at second. Mullins on at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Horner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. That one lifted to left. Jimenez trying to get there. Makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. And the batter now, Vaughn Grissom. First offering misses the mark.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
1-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. First and third, one down. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Anderson in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. That's in for a strike. Right-handed reliever, and that's outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Off the mark there. 3-1 now.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is full. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty to the plate. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Throw on to Freeman. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And the next pitch is way outside. And now the count filled up 3-2. Eric Colon waits on deck. Second and third, 2 down. And they're all loaded up.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Colon up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And there's the strike. 2 outs. Bases are full. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Braves 1. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. There's a strike.
You know, these Braves being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners, and you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Upstairs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Out towards left center. Isbell in position. And he makes the catch. 1 down.
Now the designated hitter.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The wind of the pitch. Gurriel gets a piece. And the pitch. And there's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Full count.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On the ground. Grissom tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now, Shea Langoliers. And a foul ball. You'll one. That clips a corner.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Nick Pratto. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Tyler Matzik appears to be getting loose. The pitch. That misses,
1-1.
and it's 1-1. That one to first. Oh, great stop. The throw. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Kyle Isbell now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that's outside.
1-0.
And here it comes. Line to left. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And it's second with 1 away. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Farmer. In there for strike 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That's a laser base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cedric Mullins. Ball 1, no strikes. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Farmer stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Got him. 2 gone. So digging in, Nico Horner. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self of the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of 1 swing that he breaks out.
Runner at third, 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs. There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Vaughn Grissom. That's off the mark. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering is down low. And there's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Braves 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. Harris, in his 5th season, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off to the right. Left-hand batter waits. This to third, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. For Freeman, singing all the hardware, the multiple All-Stars, an MVP. He's won Silver Sluggers, a Gold Glove, and then finally in 2021 a World Series championship with the Braves. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman.
Ball 2.
Yeah, and I'd say that 2021 World Series trophy bigger than all the rest, as he was the heart and soul of that Atlanta Braves ball club.
Next one off the plate inside, and that's ball 3. There's the strike.
3-1.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Strike 2. And he deals. That one ripped. Suzuki going back some more. In the air to make the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Eloy Jimenez, the next to hit. And he takes a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him looking. And there are 2 outs.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Acuna, the next to hit, takes outside. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
On the ground to the left. Throw over to Prado. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Cubs 7 and the Braves 2. Righty reliever out of the pen, number 97.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now Tim Anderson. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. Next one misses. Now 1-2. Outside. Two down. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Suzuki in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Pitch misses, and now 2-0.
2-0.
And the right-hander deals to the left side, but it is well foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Check swing, went around. And the count is even, 2-2. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the righty deals. In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Eric Colon, the next Cub to hit. And that's in there for strike one. That's a little bit low. That one inside, and a count 2-1. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that skips into dirt. Liner, base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tyler Matzik. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the first baseman, Nick Pratto. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And fouled off. Cologne off of first with 2 away. And that's down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And now it's 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for the Cubs, but they're still on top, 7-2. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Adbert Alzolay.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So digging in, Austin Riley.
The third baseman,
And the pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Oh and 2 now.
1-2.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Two now. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. First pitch just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Righty delivers. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at first with no outs here. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Keegan Thompson throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Right-handed reliever, just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The punch out there, 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Here comes a pitch.
No.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do can.
There's one on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Braves 2. Back here in Atlanta, ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Kyle Isbell. And here it comes. Matzik, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Ball 1 there. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Goes down looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Farmer at the plate now. That's ball 1. A little bit low.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. In for a strike, and now 3-2. Chris, how about the career arc for Tyler Matzik, a guy who was a first-round pick of the Rockies in 2009, battled through the yips, and eventually was a huge part of that Braves bullpen that won it all in 2021. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now The center fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And here is Cedric Mullins. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Oh, and 1 now. Good eye right there. The 1-1. That one missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air to left center. Jimenez has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Braves 2. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Jose Ruiz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Gurriel.
Leading up for the Braves, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
The pitch. And ball 1. The 1-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is fouled back. This to center field. Mullins in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now the catcher.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Shea Langoliers. There's a strike. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 5. It's 7-2. A new arm into the game, the righty, Colin McHugh.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Nico Horner digs in now. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. And he drops it down the third baseline. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Grissom in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Brian Abreu, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. There's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2
As
strikes.
he was out front that time. 1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2. Bounce to the right side. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Tim.
And next is the designated hitter, Tim Anderson. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. McHugh, in his 12th season, he features a slider, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Grissom over at first with 1 away. And it's 1-1. Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Ball 1 low. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Righty to the plate. Base hit center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's going to be Eric Colon. First pitch, and he just misses. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Brian Abreu.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Nick Pratto, the next Cub to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. They leave him loaded. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Braves 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Keegan Thompson.
Number 71. Keegan Thompson.
Freddie Freeman getting ready to hit.
Number 36. Freddie Freeman.
The wind and the pitch. That's in there. Strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike. Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. In the air, left field. Isbell under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now back. The left field.
Now the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. And takes low for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Cody Hoyer throwing and getting ready for David Ross. And a pitch. And a foul ball. One now. And another ball. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And now it's filled up. And he walked him.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
1 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a foul ball. Jimenez leads off first with one away. Next offering is down low. And that's ball one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And downstairs. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Cody Hoyer gets the call from the pen.
Your attention, please. Now for Chicago, number 12, Cody Hoyer.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. That's in there. 0-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Bounce back to the mound. Into the outfield, base hit. Jimenez around third and in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. In there for strike one. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. That one the other way. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw. Now 2 runs score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. First offering misses the mark.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk,
then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next one misses, and now 3-0.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. 3-0 down. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Andrew Chafin.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
First and second, one out. Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., known for his late inning heroics. Way outside, ball 1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Gurriel gets a piece. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher. Goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground, out to short, and there's a hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one pushed foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on, belted. Mullins on the move, racing back. Still going back. And he brings it in on the warning track. Both runners tagging, and now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, it's a tough loss with the tying run at third, trying to get it in. Could have perhaps tied up this ball game. Would have been pretty difficult to get that run all the way around from first base. But this comes down to being able to put the ball in play, hitting in situations. They just weren't able to do it in this one.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Atlanta, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes.